Hey everybody, welcome back to Space Engineers Quest for Peas. I am standing here in front of the brick. We are still at the base that we cleaned out yesterday. Let's have a quick look around. You can see I pretty much gutted the place. There's nothing really super valuable left in here. There's a lot of steel plate and stuff left over, but you know what? I got iron out of the yin-yang. I have collected all the reactors. I've got all the uraniums. I have all the cargo containers. So the nanos are just running around kind of grabbing little knickknacks. So it is time to head back to base. We are going to have to build a docking port for this. And then we are just going to kind of try to focus in on getting our ship ready to go. So first things first is let's get back into this thing here. Let's get her all set up here. I need my controls. Yeah, let's fly to home. Ooh, got that lift. Yeah, that's nice. We are 1.1 million kilograms. So we is plenty heavy. But we are flying well. We got the all the thrust on here, so let's get this back. The irony is it's probably never going to fly this thing again, but you know what? It made gutting that place just that much more pleasant. All right, so I'm gonna burn off to home here in the dark, and get her docked up and go from there. All right, we're coming into base here. You can see we got our pretty flashing little lights here. I'm just gonna tip the brakes on so we start slowing down. Slowing down. Are we slowing down? Let's hit some more brakes here. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna go to external view here, and let's just find a place to temporarily park up here. Careful. Auto lock. There we go. All locked up, so we are secure. Okay, so I am gonna have to put in some kind of landing pad. So how big did this monster get? So you can see I got these two big thrusters that I had to add last episode here, but let's see, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks in length. What I was thinking of doing was putting it into this space here. I just need to do a quick count here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, easy. Okay, perfect. Look at that. We already got a place for a landing pad. So let me just start throwing some blocks in here. The base's nano should catch up and start welding all this stuff up. Assuming I actually have any resources left. I've been gone a while. How are we doing on iron? All right, how are we doing on the ship? Ooh. Ship's looking pretty good. Oh, it looks like we got company coming in. Oh, it's the pirates. Ouch. He's trying to run. Oh, that is what's known as maximum violence. Ouch. Jeez, dudes. Okay, so looks like, yeah, it's a pirate base that's just off in the distance there. Until I deal with him, he's very likely going to be sending me all kinds of problems. Okay, yeah, so it looks like the ship is almost done, which is excellent. So we can start thinking about getting the heck out of here. Let me check on our panel, see how we're doing on ice. So we're completely out of ice. Getting low on iron, so it's gonna have to go over to the drill here and set up for another pass. So what do we got here? We got our... Nope, that would be the wrong one I wanted, but that's okay, we can do that. I'm gonna push that piston. Yeah, we should be okay. I did push it out. Didn't really mean to do that, but that's okay. We are still going to be grabbing enough and just give it another little push. All right, and now hinge. reverse and go grab me my precious ice. Okay, how we doing on the ice flow? Oh, getting a little hungry here. Grab a pastry. There we go. Oh, there we go. Already up to 160,000 ices. Let's have a quick run into the ship here. We can run up here and just pop the door. We're in atmosphere, so I don't have to worry about the door closing. Good. The programming block is doing its job. Doors are automatically closing. What am I looking for? I'm looking for anything I can interface with. So top off. And let's go look at what this guy's nano build system is doing. So we got this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Let's turn these guys all on. We're going to set them to fly mode. They'll finish the ship. You can hear them going already. Well before grind. Gonna need to adjust for the future. There we go. And again, I'm just adjusting it to the standardized color. All right. Cool. I got a ship. All right, so let's oh, I have got some work to do on some doors. There are too many things that are acting as airlocks. Okay. So the ship is going to be finished off in the next little bit. That's excellent. I still want to get all of that stuff unloaded. Then we can start figuring out what is left that we are going to need to do. I'm going to go do another push on the iron. If I can. The iron mine was getting pretty close to being tapped out here. Yeah, I can get another push on the on this guy here. I don't think I'm going to need that much more iron, so I think after I do one more sweep here, I'm going to get a bunch of stone, but that is fine. Because I'm not going to be doing too many more big projects. The landing pad is pretty much the last thing I need to do on the base here, so that is awesome. Okay, where is the hinge? There we go. Reverse the hinge. Okay, with that done, let's stop using yeah, I know I got this line here. I'm just going to use that instead of the ladder. It's easier. Oh, hello. Well, hi. What you doing here? Oh, you're that new fella. You're the guy who just got himself erased. Okay, let's get my color set here. So 315, there we go. And yeah, there's another one. Ah, what did I do? Ow! Ow, 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 ow. No, you don't shoot at me. I should check my magnesium. Okay. Got iron coming in, got the ice coming in. Still waiting fuel. I should go check the fuel status, but I think right now it's what, 2:30 in the morning, and it's raining, so I'm gonna hit the hay and start back to work in the morning here. So I'm gonna grab myself a meal. Let's see, what do I feel like eating today? Well, you know what? I earned a steak dinner. There we go. Let's drop off all our stuff. And let's go to bed. And get back to work in the morning. Oh, it turned out to be a nice morning. Skies have cleared up. Sun is rising, and we have got some work to do. All right. Check all my stats here. Yeah, health is looking a little low here. I've taken a few run into things. Let me go top that up, and let's go build a landing pad. Let's offload and get ready to escape the planet. All right, so ignore that one block. All right, there's one other thing I think I want to do here. I want to get a good supply of meat. So I'm going to grab a turret. Do I have it anywhere on my toolbar? Probably not. Turrets. Nope. Okay, so let's grab a turret. Grab one of these guys here. I need, again, some bits and pieces. Did I just land on something? What the hell was that? I thought... Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple of interior turrets here, and I'm gonna smack one right here. Right there. Ow.
Health low.
Apparently, I'm also gonna slap my face into the base. Oh, jeez, and you guys have already grabbed all. Yeah, hi, you. What are you doing up here? All right. Nanas have already grabbed all my stuff.
Low.
Okay, well, got all my stuff back in. I am dying. We're very low on stats, so let's top everything back up here again. All the good I had out of that damn meal is gone, so we'll just eat a fruit pastry for breakfast now. And I'm going to... Hey, you. Ignore that. Okay. Now, before I so rudely interrupted myself, I was going to put another interior turret right down here. So, what I need to do here is I'm going to go into both of these interior turrets. So, interior turret. So, any interior turrets that I might have, we're going to have maximum range. We are not going to target meteors. We are going to leave the idle movement on just because. Not ships, not large ships, only characters, no stations, and neutrals, no enemies. Leave it at default.
Fuel low.
Just like that. Oh, I forgot my bottles.
Fuel critical.
I need to grab my bottle. Okay, so with that in place, while I'm over here, let's go grab ourselves some ammo. So we're gonna go ammo. And I should have several hundred rounds of the MR50. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll grab 4 magazine, or 40 magazine. I grabbed a lot of magazines. And let's load up this guy here. So we're gonna make sure he's selected, grab our ammunition, and I'm gonna throw in 20 magazines there. And there they go. Clearing out the life from the area. Or the large, you know what I mean. So if we go here, yep, already got the meat. And there goes the meat. Okay. With the food supply now being taken care of, well, what am I using for color here? Let's get the blocks painted back to the correct color. There we go. And fill in this area here. Those are Gatlins. Oh, hello, you. Fall on me. Yeah, you thought you'd hide just out of range, didn't you? Don't land on my stuff. Thank you. It is getting exciting around here, isn't it? That does make me think I really need to check out my magnesium. Okay, so I've got a pad here. Let's go grab this thing and figure out exactly where we want the connector and all of that other fun stuff. I'm going to turn off my auto lock. Let's unlock. Let's lift. Not gonna worry about. Yeah, wrong button. Wrong. Bad wrong. There we go. All right, where do I want you centered? Say we'll put you right here. And again, just very gently lower you down. Let's lock you into place. And let's figure out where that we want to put that connector. All right. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah. And that means I'm going to take you out of there. And let's get the connector rotated. So I'm going to rotate the connector this way here. So it is kind of rectangular. You can see there's those two little guiding lights. I'm going to have those going forward to back. And there's actually a very important reason. Now, those two little areas there, what they kind of show two different things. One is that this side here has connection points. This side doesn't. So you can see that it's quite a bit narrower than it is or lengthwise. So that's one reason. The other reason is that it does give us a forward and back for something that we are going to, or I'm going to set up on one of my screens in here. So let's get into the cockpit. And I'm going to go first person, and I'm going to look up where that, let's use the clock there. The clock, no, I'm going to use the gravity. Okay, so we're going to go into the cockpit here, and we go to top right screen. And in our apps, what I'm going to look for is landing computer. So the landing computer mod is a really nice mod. You can see right away that my screen has changed there. And if I actually get off the ground and I kind of move around a little bit, it's picking up the wrong one. Damn it! I'm gonna go move the MPV quickly. I need to move the MPV. So I'm gonna unlock you, move you over here. You can hover here for a minute. Come back to here, and there we go. So you can see that as I move back here, there's a new symbol, and if I drop down, that there, that is me lining up with the connector below me. So the size, the green is basically the relation to my ship. And you can see there's a little bit of a chevron there that I've got the connector backward, but right there, all I have to do is line up those two symbols right in the dead center. It is now ready to lock. So I go and grab my connector. That would be this guy here. We put it onto our switch lock. Just like that, I lock up, I'm locked to the base, turn off the dampeners, and this guy is now fully attached to the base. Ooh, hello. Oh, that just about hit my... No! It's gonna get very messy around here in the near future, I can tell. Okay, let's get this thing re-docked up. 4 will open up the hatch because the action relay. There you go. There goes my ramp. I just kind of touched the ground in the back there. And now I can get all of myself redocked in here. Go to our backup camera. Yeah, I'm gonna need to empty this out, convert her back into a drill, and I'm gonna need to go do a magnesium run. Okay, lock her down. And let's remove these. Okay, I'll let the nanos get that all in there. I'm just having a look here at the board here. So I am very low on magnesium, and these guys are burning through my ammo really quickly right now. Getting low on nickel, getting low on cobalt, kind of getting low on almost everything, including silver and gold. I mean, platinum and uranium. Oh, look at that, 219 uraniums. That's lovely. Those I can't do anything about because those are whatever I can find. But I want to go deal with some of these other things, especially the magnesium with that pirate base over there. I think I'm going to be going through some ammo, at least until I deal with it. So right now, let's get this thing emptied out. So, good. Izzy's has already taken care of that. So let's find our magnesium. If I was magnesium, I'd be right over there, along with all the other stuff that I am going to need. Okay, so let's get out of here. And let's go grab some magnesium. Hopefully I don't get my ass shot. That is going to be really close. All right. No, that guy is going to send drones after me if I go out there with this thing. So I'm going to have to do something about that first. So I'm just going to set this guy down here. Turn off its dampeners. Just kind of hang here for a minute. Let's go grab the Nadu and go do what the Nadu do best. And go. All right. These guys think they can set up something around my neck of the woods here. Well, here he's sitting on a welcoming squad. So we'll switch over here, get a lock. And open up, convert to Gatling. All right, that should take care of him. Switch back to assault cannon. Let's see what he's got for defenses. He's got himself a big old Gatling gun here. Try don't get into too close a range, so we'll nose up a little bit. And we'll miss. There we go, that's one hit. And there you go, he's gone. What else we got over here? Oh yeah, rocket launcher. That seems fun. Now I can't switch to Gatling. I have to stay on my artillery or assault cannons. Let's turn on my actual turrets. Oh, my Gatling is it? Oh, okay. I'm getting the full 800 out of these guys, so that's all right. Okay, well, that should be it for any weapons on the base. It shot out even the interior turret in there. Let's go settle down and make sure this base belongs to me. Nice big cargo container. Oh, cool. Another reactor. How much you got for uraniums? Oh, I'll take the 25, yeah. In fact, I got full pockets, never mind. All right, so what do we got? We got a couple of refineries. Not really seeing a lot else. Nothing actually in an upper floor. I don't know if they got anything going on in these refineries. Lots of goodies on here. Okay, so all I should need to do is be able to slap down a control seat. So control seat, and we'll just put a helm right there, and immediately this base becomes mine because of the takeover mod I'm using. Okay, cool. Now that we can go into here, nothing in inventory. What about the overall base's inventory? Anything of any use? I got some missiles in there. Ooh, this container is also chock full. Wow, that's a lot of goodies. God, these pirates are really coming in here gung-ho, and I just keep taking all their stuff. He. Well, you know what? I wasn't actually after taking a bunch of, someone else's stuff, just that they stopped harassing me so I can get magnesium. Well, you know what? Why not both? Okay, let's take the Nadu back home, and let's get our mining done. All right, back to base here. Let's just to show you how fun this landing computer can be here. So I've got the screen that says no valid target connector. That's because it's not in range here. But I can probably, hey buddies. That was a little startling when they just suddenly spark it in your face, but I should almost be able to do this entirely in first person. So first thing I gotta do is get roughly lined up. We'll hang it on the front braking thrusters for a little bit. We'll bring her down. Level off. And there it is. So you can see right there that the screen, and we'll turn off our HUD, as you've got that white symbol there that's showing me the relationship, so I can lower down. You can see that little chevron to the left. That means if I look at the connector, what we'll see is we'll see the two little indicators facing in that direction. So let's just settle down. Once these guys' shapes all line up, boom, there it is. We are locked up. Now I'm put it on a very small screen, but it'll even tell me if I'm aligned with it or not aligned with it. It's just because I'm using such a small screen, the text won't fit. But we can lock her up. We are now locked back into place, and we'll let the nanos get her all working again. Yeah, that's why I lost my braking thrust, because I took shots right to the face. How we doing over here? We are still locked up. None of this is getting emptied yet because I still have to pipe this into the base. So what we'll do is I'll come right off of here. So we'll go to menu 2, grab our pipes. We're gonna need one of these. Then we'll come from here. And with the last of these guys getting welded up, and one more piece, all green, everything that I now vacuumed out of that other base can return to home base's inventory system. Have a look here. And yeah, you can see just how fast it's been drained out. Perfect. So much meat. So much Gatling. So many rifle. Wow. Do I have any room in an ammo container? No. I need more ammo storage. Okay. Cargo. Ammo. So we're going to grab this name here. I should probably do this in the base somewhere. That's the base is going hunting. Let's pop down another fruit pastry. Oh yeah. Finding a cargo container that's on base that I can use. So we go here, go cargo. Pretty much any of these guys can be ammo. Let's say you. And paste the name. Get rid of that. And then Izzy should take care of the rest for me. Alright, so that means Izzy should be pulling all of that ammunition out of the brick. Why don't I put an assembler here? I put an assembler here because you never know when you need an assembler. Alright, what was I gonna do? I was gonna check on, make sure that you are in fact getting vacuumed out now. Looks like we are. Let's look for the ammo container and cargo. And that took no time at all to fill. Wow, I have a lot of ammunition. Alright, I'm gonna need another cargo container to use. Okay, so let's grab this one here and paste. Move that. Go back to inventory. And before the big, oh wow. That is a lot of freaking ammo I have. I'm kind of thinking I almost need to bring in just a large container for my ammo. So all my main storage is right there. Is there anything stopping me from hanging one off of here? Not particularly. Okay, well, let's throw a cargo container underneath here. Need some interior plates, which I can get from right here. All right, will you stick to the ceiling? Yes, you will. Let's put that right there. We'll let that fall. Put that there. That there. Those guys can do their thing. I am about to run out of hydrogen, so I'm going to quickly set her down. I don't have a button out here. All right, and TTT. Hydrogen. Fill. Go. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, okay, just shove it out of the way. I hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to do this. Okay, so you now get to be A big ass one full of all of the bottles. So I'm going to look for ammo. So these terminals here, just going to turn them back into cargo terminals. Replace the name and ammo. Yep, that's vacuuming up all my ammo, which is great. All 211,000 of these, the Gatlings and everything else will stay the same, and that should now have the brick fully emptied. I missed one. Fully emptied out. So let's go back over to the brick here. Let's find a handy dandy port right there. I'd empty. Yep, that's perfect. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, I'm going to go back into my monitoring screens here. I'm going to make a little alteration to this guy. So if I go to my custom data here, I'm going to grab tanks, star, and I want to add my hydrogen. I think that's the way it goes. Nope, 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 no capitalization. That work? I don't think that's right. Let me double check that. Okay, so I've got the tanks now being monitored, and yeah, I'm nowhere near ready for space yet. The ice is still going down, so I'm going to set the ice up for another pass. But yeah, my tanks aren't filling very fast. I do have a lot of tanks to fill. So this guy here has 4 large tanks in each of its pylons, and then in the fuel farm in here, I've got 6 tanks that need a filling, and yeah, this guy here, they're only about half done here. So I'm gonna make another trip out to that outpost for something they had that I couldn't bring back last time because I didn't have storage for it. That's why I wanted to make sure this thing got emptied. Yep. Inventory full. Okay, that's fine. Let me see if I can squeeze in there. I'm going to replace the cargo containers here with a couple of fuel tanks. I should be able... Nope, see, if I grind this one out... Ooh, that's bad. Things will fall off. So I just got to make sure that everything is attached in some way or another. And I think I can just do that with some plate. I'm not gonna be able to draw anything from there because there's no base connection. There we go. Okay, so let's grab some steel plate here. Might as well make it look nice. Sure, let's also use some safety stripes. So we'll put something there. Go there. I'm gonna leave that free. Okay, so those pieces should hold it all together here. Let's grab the grinder. Let's see what color I get. Okay, you're coming back red again. Why? Who's not attached to whom? You're there, you're there. Nothing's attached to you, nothing's attached to you. You don't have an attachment point, do you? Do you? Okay, there we go. So now that I've got the yellow box around there, so you might have noticed there was a red box that kept popping up. What that's telling me is that's build info instructing me that the thing I'm about to grind out is structural. If I grind it out parts are going to fall off. The ship will probably break in half the way it was built. With the more amber or yellow box there, that means this is free and clear for me to remove. So I can now grind it out of here. Okay, we'll let the little guys grab all that stuff. And now I can grab, let's set the color here to blue. And it just makes very short work. All right, where was that container I want to dig my way into? Because that's actually what I'm after. I don't know if I have enough room to carry it all on here. We'll go through the front door. Because I really don't need the steel plate and stuff. Oh, I'm so happy it's working. And I'll vacuum up the uraniums. Let's see how much I drop. Okay, couldn't quite keep up. Ow. Yeah. Okay, what I'll do is I'll bring the brick over here when I go get the fuel, and we'll let the nanites pick that up. That is the one thing that the nanites are really good at, is cleaning up after my messes. But if I can maybe just use them as a janitor system. Because as useful as the nanites are, the only reason I use them is because grinding stuff down or welding, even with a ship welder, there's just no range and you can't get it in far enough. If I can get the range up far enough, and I believe I've got it set to like 6 meters, so that's 2 1/4 blocks deep. That should almost make printers for large grid worthwhile. All right, I'm just gonna grab all the rest of this valuable stuff here. Honestly, the only reason I'm over here getting this stuff in the first place is because I wanted to show off the mod. You can just look at that. Just grindy, grindy, grindy. Okay, that's enough of this. Let's get back home. Oh, actually, I got the space. Let's grab some more of this stuff. Not sure why. Because I'm a voracious animal. Give me all your goodies. Okay. We're really loaded up here, so let's head for home. And go. And as I do this, I want you also to take a note of my speed. Notice where I'm at 50 meters per second, and I'm not at the top of the scale. I'm going to keep going here, keep going here, keep going here, keep going here. I've now well past 100. Yes, that is the other mod that I am now using. It is the Go Fast mod by me. 100 meters per second, I didn't like. Again, there's lots of mods on the workshop that'll help you with your speed. My problem is that I wanted to do it myself, and I wanted to have more control over it. So I've created another mod, which I also will publish on the workshop, that makes the speed limits for large grid to 300 meters per second and small grid to 350 meters per second. That way, little ships can get away from big ships, but we're not just dragging our asses around everywhere. So yeah, I also have a speed improvement, so it's not unlimited speed, and it is fine-tuned between large grid and small grid. Once again, I shall make that available on the workshop. All right, let's bring this guy in here. And lock. All right, I think I'm going to leave that there for now. Let's bring the ramp up. Ramp up. Ramp up. While it's moving, let's get out of here. Of course, the weather is absolute trash again. Let's grab a quick meal here. Ooh, I should check on the farm. Okay, that's not good. How do I not have any water in my crops? Oh, this is not good. Oh no, I ran out of ice. While I was over there, I had these crops in, and then oh no, 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 no. Yep, when I ran out of, went down to 0 ice, that included these guys down here. Have you guys got ice now? Yeah, see, they got ice now, but oh, that was bad. That's an entire wasted crop. Well, no help for it. All I can do is clear out everything. I wonder if the auto harvesters will do this for me. Replant and make new seeds. I'm gonna see what if the auto harvester will do this. Okay, it will. Let's send them all. Fortunately, I do have the 25 seeds in everybody, so that's okay. I should have enough to make more seeds, so I'm gonna do that first. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm missing. Why am I? All right, missing some seeds here. What do I need? I need 3 more veggies, 20 more greens for some reason, and 2 more mushrooms. Okay. Oh, that's because I'm damn near out of grain. Oh, that is bad. Okay, shoot. Okay, well, you know what? Let's hopefully make sure that never happens again. Oh, I'm really boned here on grain, aren't I? Oh no, this is bad. That was a really bad harvest to lose. Oh, that was so bad. That is so bad, so bad, so bad. That is all the grain seeds I have. That's all the grain I have. Okay, well, no hope for it. Plant what I have and try to rebuild. I may have to go running around looking for some grain. I might run up to the trade, see if they have any grain. I doubt it. What are you supposed to be? Your veggies. Okay, so I've got more than enough veggie seeds. Here, fruit. Oh, I can't believe that happened. And mushrooms. Okay, that's all I could plant. Let's get nope, that's what I want to do. I want to put the mushrooms back in there. Let's go put the veggies back in here. Let's make sure you guys have water now. Yes, you do. Okay, where am I? Let me out. I'm gonna have to color code the wings so I know which way the base is. Okay, let's get out of here. And It's been a full day again. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be it for today, I think. Got the ship home, got her all a nice little place for her to rest herself. Got my advanced ship tools in, got the ice going, lost an entire crop, including the most of my grain, so I'm gonna have to recover from that. Took care of some nosy neighbors. Had a little bit of a productive day, a little bit of a shorter day, but that's gonna do it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. If you want to become a channel member, you can hit the link below or hit the join button. Shout out to Lee Barron, channel member. Thank you for your support, my friend. I will be putting the advanced ship tools in the workshop. I'll post a link below at some point. But that is it. Be good out there, guys. Be safe out there. Have yourselves a great day.